What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about what I wish I knew before I got into dropshipping. And these top 6 things, if you guys know these now when you're just getting into it, I promise you guys will be able to make a lot more sales, get a lot less chargebacks, refunds, and also see progression in your first sales relatively quickly to a lot of other dropshippers. So without any further ado, be sure to subscribe down below if you guys like videos like these, and let's get right into it. And the very first thing that I wish I knew starting out is that you didn't have to manually fulfill orders. Most dropshippers think that they have to order the product manually on AliExpress, and they have to put in all the customer information like their name, address, all their billing information, but this is definitely not the case, and that there's actually completely free platforms that you guys can be using that'll sync customer information automatically. And if you guys want to go the AliExpress route, what you can actually do is use Deezers, which is a completely free app. It will not only let you to sync customer information automatically and transfer it over to AliExpress, but you can also use it to import products to your Shopify store and make it a lot easier for you guys to create those amazing product pages. And on top of this too, if you don't want to have those terrible shipping times, you can use platforms like CJ Dropshipping, which are completely free as well. And you can get around 7 to 15 day shipping times along with order tracking, which is absolutely essential for you guys if you're just getting started. Now, going on to number 2 is trying to sell something that you think will actually sell well. When I first got into dropshipping, I was thinking that I could basically sell anything and not do proper product research, and I tried to sell these Bluetooth headphones and didn't understand that I was going to be competing with a lot of really big brands out there that were selling something very similar. And I wasn't doing the proper research. Like, I would go on AliExpress and I'll just look at the products on the front page thinking that there'd be something cool to sell. And one of the best ways that you guys can see results is just by not reinventing the wheel. So trying to sell products that have a proven concept, there's been advertisers that have advertised it before, have done well, but at the same time aren't overly saturated and have a ton of sellers. And there's really 4 different things that I look out for when I'm looking for products. And what I've realized along the way is that every single winning product that I've sold always has a really wide market of people that you can sell the product to. It also has a really good wow factor that stops you from scrolling on your feed. It also solves a problem that a lot of people may have. And then also the advertiser or the person selling it has some sort of room for improvement that you can capitalize on, like a terrible website or terrible ads or a bad marketing angle, in order to outcompete them and really take over their market and their customers. And I've seen this time and time again for a lot of different products. And nowadays, if you're able to stand out with having a really nice Shopify store along with some really nice pictures and great ads, you can make a ton of money with dropshipping this year. Now, going on to number 3 is that creating your own videos can actually skyrocket your results drastically. In the beginning, what I was doing, and this probably worked, a couple of years ago, I would go on Facebook and YouTube and just rip content that I found, throw it together, and expect my videos to perform well. But what I didn't realize is that there's a ton of other dropshippers that are selling my exact same products that are using the exact same videos, so I can't stand out whatsoever. Because of this, customers will not buy your product because it doesn't stand out. It just looks like all the other advertisers and sellers out there. I'm sure you guys have gotten those emails of customers being like, hey, I ordered my product from you, I haven't gotten it yet. And you find out that they've never actually ordered from your store before. And it's just that other sellers are using the same exact ads, very similar websites. So it's very hard to stand out amongst a sea of dropshippers. And at the time, I was just being very lazy. Instead of just ordering the product off of Amazon for like 20 to 30 bucks, I already had a decent phone and I could film content with. I was going the lazy route, which isn't the best for building a skill set and wanting to run a long-term brand. And on top of this, you guys, nowadays platforms know when you're ripping other people's content, especially if it's frame by frame or word by word. This is why it's important for you guys to create your own content and try to replicate the videos that have gone the most viral for your products. You guys do have to understand quality is a huge thing nowadays, especially on TikTok ads. And if you're able to push out quality content that hasn't really seen a platform before, they're going to be more willing to push out your videos compared to reused and regurgitated videos. And also by doing this, you're going to be lowering your ad costs drastically, which is going to allow you to profit a lot more compared to a lot of competitors. And going on to number 4, you guys, is stop being afraid to spend money. A lot of people, including myself, like when I first got started, I didn't want to put a dime or penny into the business. I wanted to do everything for free if I could, but I also didn't understand that it takes money in order to make money. And although you can start with $0 nowadays, in order to scale up, make some big bucks, and actually have a really big brand, you're going to have to be willing to take some money out of your pocket to invest it into the business. And at the end of the day, there is no guarantee you will make sales. I hate that question in dropshipping or really any business in general. There is no guarantee that you'll make money, but I can also guarantee you that you will lose money somewhere along the way. But every single time that you guys lose money in something, whether that's running ads, creating videos, testing different products out, setting up your Shopify store, you have to look at that as a learning experience and ask yourself, what did I learn out of this and what can I improve on next time to potentially make my next product even better? And you really just have to think of all this as an investment in yourself, whether you make money or not, because at the end of the day, if you fail 10, 15, or even 20 to 50 different products, the amount of lessons and education that you guys are going to be getting and learning along the way is completely priceless. And it's absolutely necessary for you guys if you want to be successful and find that first winning product. And that moves me on to number 5, is that I wish I knew that it could take me literally 20 to 40 different products before I found my first winner. I thought in the beginning that my very first product is going to blow up, make me tons of money. And the very first product that I did try to sell was the laser epilator. And with the little money I had, I was trying to compete against brands like Hey Silky Skit. So I wish in the beginning that I had the expectation that my first store wasn't going to go so well and that I was going to be using it as a learning experience, regardless if I got sales or not. So it's really about the mindset that you guys need to have in the beginning in order to be successful. Because the reason why 99% of dropshippers will quit is because they have the wrong expectations of what this business actually is. And there's a lot of trial and error that you have to go through in the beginning in order to be successful. And all of it is necessary for you guys to actually build a profitable dropshipping store. So at the end of the day, you have to look at every single thing that you're doing as a learning experience, regardless if you make money with it or not. And then going on to number 6, you guys, is that testing is the most important thing. The people that test the most products out in dropshipping, test the most angles, test all the different types of copywriting, ad copy, are the ones that are going to be making the most money, and here's why. Your ability to capture a customer's attention within the first 3 to 5 seconds is the most important part of your funnel. And there are people that drop hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars into their marketing and testing new videos, just for most of that to go down the drain in order to find 1 or 2 different videos that actually work and convert. Your ability to have a really good scroll stopper, or something that will literally stop people from scrolling on their feed to watch your video, go to your website, and buy your product, is priceless. And this is why testing is so important. Like, I'm sure this has happened to you guys as well, is that you go and test a product, you think it's the best product in the world, you're like, oh, this is awesome, it's going to go great. Then when you go to actually sell it, you get 0 sales, and then maybe a week or 2 later, somebody advertises the same exact product and they blow up and do extremely well. And what I didn't understand is that offers are really big too, and ad angles are really big too. So instead of you guys trying to advertise a product the same exact way that everyone else is, an example would be like the back cracker that cracks and stretches out your back. You can advertise it as something that'll stretch out your neck instead, just like this brand right here. And because they're able to stand out and target a new niche with the same product, they didn't reinvent the wheel. And another example would be doing a free plus shipping offer for a product that has a very low cost of goods. So instead of being like everyone else, like, hey, buy this product for 50% off, or hey, you know, we have this product for $50 now. You can say in the ad, hey, we're charging $0 for this product. You just have to pay for shipping, and charge maybe $7 to $10 for shipping if you can get the product for super cheap. And that again is making your product, your offer, your store very unique from the rest, and would make customers want to go to your website and purchase your product. So really what I wish I did was test at least 3 to 10 different creatives per product instead of like 1 or 2 of them, and focus on the first 3 to 5 seconds of my videos or the scroll stoppers to catch people's attention. And I promise you guys, if you do this, you're going to see a lot better results, and you're going to be able to outcompete a lot of other dropshippers that just get into the space. Hopefully this really opened your guys' eyes on what to expect when you get into business or just dropshipping in general. This way you guys can have the right mindset and know that it's necessary for you guys to fail in the beginning in order to see success. So if you guys like videos like these, be sure to subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.